Yeah, that's right. You know what the fuck to do. So this is the Retro Kid, Retronic Ice Cat on the Real News Talk channel, back at you again with another video. And this video that I want to touch on today, this is a very, very disturbing and alarming video of Rok-C, aka Roxanne Perez, being doxxed by a crazed fan, having her address doxxed online, which I believe has now been removed, and who also wants her dead. And it's been planning this for almost a week now, and it's been making countdowns on Twitter, X, on going to Rok-C's resident and potentially killing her. Now, what the fuck are these fans thinking? What is going through their heads? What is going through these motherfuckers' heads? What makes you think you will not be tracked down? What makes you think people are not going to be onto you for going online and telling everybody what you're going to do to somebody? Are you fucking dumb? Are you that retarded? You're not smart. You ain't smart at all. Because if someone was going to do something to someone, do you think they would come online and incriminate themselves and tell everybody, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this to this person. I'm going to do that. No. You ain't a smart criminal. You're a dumb criminal. A potential one at that. Going online telling everybody that you're going to kill somebody. You think the police ain't going to be onto you within a split sec? You think you ain't going to get caught? You think the WWE and the local authorities are not going to be on your ass? You are a stupid motherfucker. I don't know what's happened to the stalker, but according to Adam Pearce, action has been taken. So they're going to send authorities to Rok-C's house. Now, what's the stalker going to do then? Because this is getting creepy. And ironically, this shit is happening on the 6th month of the year. And he was planning to act on what he said he's going to do on June 6th. Which is tomorrow, basically. You know what I'm saying? Why June 6th? Because it just goes to show you that this person is a devil. He's a demon. That's what I'm saying. When you're a public celebrity figure, no matter how loved you are by the fans, you're always going to have a demon that's going to want to try and put you down and try and take you out for whatever reason. I don't know. Because not everybody in this world is going to like you. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what? It's going to come a time, right, where these stalkers are going to try it with the wrong person. And when they try to attempt to kidnap or harm or kill that person, they themselves are going to get put in a box. They're going to get put in a box for fucking with the wrong one. Because not everybody out here is playing. Trust me on that. Not everybody out here is playing fucking games. Especially when you're saying that you're going to come to their home where they rest at. Saying you're going to do this to them and that to them. It's going to end bad for you. And you will end up in the spirit world. You will end up in the spirit world for trying to fuck around. Because this day and age, nobody's playing with anybody. And for you to be making threats like that online, you're a dumb motherfucker. And whatever happens to you, you deserve it. You deserve it, man. Trust me. I know Rok-C will be alright. You know? When you're with the Most High, when you're with God, you're protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I know she's highly protected. I don't know what's wrong with these fans. Seriously. I really don't know. And this just comes days after Liv Morgan's stalker got arrested outside the Performance Center. And you wonder why female wrestlers are wary of male fans. Even when bumping to them on the street, they are wary of them. They're on guard. That's why a lot of the times when they see a male fan, they'll just say hello, maybe sign an autograph, take a picture with, maybe have a little brief chit chat, and then keep it moving. That's it. They don't even want to touch you or have anything to do with you, really and truly, because they don't know you or what your intentions are. Based off of what is going on in the world of today. Look what happened with Paige, aka Saraya, when she had a fan who tried to kiss her on the lip. You see, dumb shit like this makes female wrestlers hate male fans in general. It makes them hate male fans because at the end of the day, as bad enough as it is, we're living in a man-hating society where society hates men. Society don't give a fuck about men. You see how supportive the female wrestlers are towards each other compared to the men? If something were to happen to a female wrestler, all the female wrestlers would get together and support that person and back that person up. But if it was a male wrestler, then he wouldn't get that much support. Very little, but not as much as the females. That's just the world that we live in. Society don't give a fuck about men. Because a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women think that all men ain't shit. Due to situations like this. With crazed stalkers. Rapists. Abusers. When they hear about men doing all of these things, they're going to hate men. They ain't going to want to be around men. Which is fucking sad, man. And this is nothing new. Because shit like this has been going on for years. You even have online influencers like TikTokers and Instagram models have been killed by intruders where they've doxed their address. Traveled thousands and thousands of miles just to get close to the Instagram model or the TikTok model or influencers or what have you. Enter their home and kill them. Take them out. Come as a wolf in sheep clothing. This is why female wrestlers are wary of male fans. And it makes the good male fans look bad too. You know what I'm saying? Because the good male wrestling fans get bunched up with the rotten ones. But I know that Rok-C will be okay, for sure. As long as Rok-C's okay and she's untouched and her family's untouched, then it's all good. Hopefully they've gotten this person, because this person needs to be stopped, because this, you don't know what people are capable of. You can't underestimate no one. You cannot underestimate anybody. You don't know what a person's capable of. You don't know what a person's motive is. You don't know what he could be carrying on him. You don't know what this person has in mind. Only God knows. So we have to suspect everyone and trust nobody at this point in time. Because when people are making stuff like that online, threatening other people, making countdowns to the very day that they're going to carry out the act, you can't take it lightly, man. You got to take it very, very seriously. When someone's making a threat like that, don't underestimate that person. Because you just never know. Because people might not take it seriously until something bad really happens. And it takes something really tragic to happen before there's change. Hence why the stalking laws changed in the United States. And you know why that was? Due to the Rebecca Schaeffer incident in 1989, when a so-called fan, right, managed to find out where she lived by paying a private investigator $250, traveling from his home, Tucson, Arizona, all the way to Hollywood, California, where she was staying, waiting for a script to be delivered for her role in the new movie then, Godfather 3. And then as the doorbell rang, she went downstairs thinking that it was the delivery guy, only to face this fucking creep. And then he pulled a gun out on her and shot her in the chest. And she was taken to the hospital and then she died not long after. And then the stalking laws were put in place. But yeah, let me get to the article anyway. Roxanne Perez's growing popularity in WWE has become a double-edged sword due to the fact that she has to deal with people who don't respect boundaries. Unfortunately, it appears that Perez has been doxxed by a crazed stalker who wants her dead. A Twitter account called "Is Roxanne Perez Dead Yet?" did the unthinkable, as they actually doxed Roxanne Perez's home address. For the sake of her privacy, we will not provide her address here. The account wants Roxanne Perez's death, and they even said it was unfortunate she isn't dead yet, saying, "Unfortunately not." What's more alarming is the fact that the crazed stalker has been doing a countdown since last week, counting each day. The final day is on Friday, June 6th, the Devil's Day. And it's clear the stalker has something dangerous in mind for that day. Following this series of tweets, Sean Ross Sapp took to Twitter and revealed that he let WWE Talent Relations know about this dangerous stalker. As he said, "I let WWE Talent Relations know." This comes after there were 2 separate arrests outside the WWE Performance Center during this week's episode of NXT. One of the arrests was a Liv Morgan stalker, and it was noted that federal or higher level authorities were the ones who stepped in. Roxanne Perez's situation is a scary reminder that even though celebrities are famous, they still deserve basic rights like privacy and safety. We just hope Roxanne stays safe and that the right steps are taken to stop this dangerous stalker before something bad happens. 100%. 100%, man. I know she's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. Because everybody knows now this dumb motherfucker incriminated himself. So, you can count down the days as much as you want, but your attempt has failed. You've already failed, man. Wanting somebody dead for no reason is fucking sickening. It just goes to show you that you're a demon. The world is getting more and more wicked and evil now. People are losing their mind, man. A lot of people, funny enough, a lot of people are not even human. That's how bad it is. Their souls have been snatched by the Grim Reaper, by the devil. So, we're just going to have to wait and see how this whole thing plays out. Because that's very, very alarming. And it's sad to hear Rok-C having to go through this. She just recently moved up to the main roster, gaining more popularity. And now you have this stalker, this hater, that wants her dead. For what? What has Roxanne Perez ever done to you? She doesn't even know your existence. But yet you want her dead. Don't make no sense. Trust me, and the Most High is going to deal with you. It's going to deal with you. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Rok-C, stay safe. You know, you're covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. You're covered in the blood of the Most High. And trust me, these demons out here are fucking real. You might not believe, but trust me, they're out there. They are out there. So everybody just got to stay prayed up and be vigilant and not be stupid out here, because it's easy for one to get caught slipping if they're not smart and wise. But yeah, this is the Retro Kid, Retronic Ice Cat on the Real News Talk channel. Got nothing more to say. Until my next video, stay tuned. Peace.